We're back and live at Louisville. 1 to go to the green flag here at Louisville Motor Speedway at a wrecked Mard 200 lapper. Joe Nemechek has proof they don't handle very well with a flat left rear.
Left rear is flat. He's trying to get in the pits. He gets out in the grass. Oh, over the curb. Now I'll make it down pit road, and they'll put a new tire on. I'll be good to go.
Get one upside down to this place would be the only thing we haven't seen yet. Here's your top 15. Ruttman leads it. Butler is next. Keselowski, Jones, Corelli, Skinner on the move. Corelli, by the way, from about 17th starting spot. Sedgwick may have the only straight truck when it's all over. Straight up into 8th spot. Bliss has backed up after a crash. Here's the 38 all beat up, and here's a report from Marty Reed.
Well, Sammy Swindell is all confused by the infield pit lane assignments. They made him come back in and go back around, so he's got to catch up with the field. He is now a lap down. It's a shame. He had only 2 practice laps in that truck, and those were in the parking lot.
All right, now then we see 2 trucks trying to get back in the lead lap. The 31 of Sprague is in the lead lap. There's Scott Lagasse. The DuPont truck, he's trying to get back in the lead lap. He is. Meanwhile, here goes Butler for the lead.
Behind him, you bet it is. Butler has made the pass, and it looks like Ruttman is in trouble. Challenged on the inside. He may lose another position as Tobey Butler goes to the front. Keselowski has the Dodge in second. Best of the year. But we'll see what Butler can do now, Benny. Remember that pass he made on the outside? That is a red-hot truck. I'd keep an eye on this guy. Tobey Butler, the leader for the first time tonight. Let's see what he can do with it.
He's getting some heavy pressure from Keselowski. And you say that this is the only Dodge. Why isn't Walker Evans here? He's at the Baja racing, trying to make enough money to be back in the trucks in Bristol.
Let's see. They're probably going to run about 6-8 more hours out there, the Baja 500. You're going to see that later on ESPN. So this is your lead trio. And coming back at him is Ruttman. He don't want to sit back there in third. He wants to get back around Keselowski and make a race of it. Right on their rear deck is P.J. Jones. I would think that for P.J., this would be a good time to be very, very patient. Inside move. Look at Ruttman.
Ruttman on the inside of Keselowski. Half position. But meanwhile, there's a slow truck of Sammy Swindell at 38. They're going to run across traffic in just a second. And which way do you go?
Boy, I tell you, you just hang on and hope for the best. They continue to race side by side. Swindell spins it right in front of him. Ruttman missed it.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He got Ruttman in the left rear and cut the left rear down. What a tough break for Joe Ruttman. Man, oh, man.
This is survival of what? The luckiest, I would say. I don't think fittest has anything to do with it tonight. This is crazy.
But meanwhile, the 31 and the 24 both got a lap down. Watch. You will see the 38 of Swindell. He comes off the corner, makes a little contact with the Lagasse truck, which spins him. He goes up the racetrack and just catches the left rear of Joe Ruttman's truck.
That was it's a game of inches, as they say. Ruttman, I thought had cleared him, but now he caught just that corner and spun him around and into the wall. You'll see it from another angle. You should be able to see it from here, maybe.
There's no place for Ruttman to go because Keselowski is out there. And up the racetrack, they just
enough to turn him around. P.J. missed him. Corelli missed him. Here's Spears in the 75. Let's go to Marty Reed.
We're down here in Ruttman's pit. He's getting ready to come around. Look who the tire man is. He's handling the tire. None other than Ernie Irvin. And boy, you should have seen this. This crew, they just went deflated because they knew they had a truck that was handling. But you're right, guys. This is going to be a race of survival. Whoever has the least amount of damage and still has 4 tires on at the end of this thing may be the one that wins this thing.
Slow that race truck down. Go, Joe, go. Get her out there, Joe.
He's trying to get out ahead, and he will.
He made it.
He will.
Don't run into that truck, whatever you do.
Man. You got to keep in mind that there's a figure 8 racetrack in the middle here, but I don't think I've ever seen a figure 8 race this wild. We'll be back with more from the 200 right after this. The green flag flies. Hornaday tries to get back a lap on the bottom and does. Tobey Butler, the yellow Ortho, number 21, is the leader. A wild night in Louisville, Kentucky. The black Dodge, number 29, of Bob Keselowski. Given the Mopar brand, its best run thus far. P.J. Jones is there in the diehard truck.
It's their trucks.
And from on board the on-truck camera, you see the leader. Tobey Butler out of the Pacific Northwest, Kirkland, Washington, now living in Kannapolis, North Carolina, says, I want to be a stock car or truck racer, and this looks like a great career path. Great shot of Butler.
There's the first 3 trucks, Butler, Keselowski, and P.J. Jones, locked together on the back bumper of Hornaday.
Hornaday, by unofficial count, some 6 or perhaps 7 laps down after at least 2 incidents and maybe 3. If you've only been in 1 incident tonight, you've been lucky at Louisville.
Oh, we have a spin. Mike Bliss has spun this 08 Ultra Wheels truck. No caution yet. He gets the truck going, and there will be no fire. No, that was just telling him to get out of the way of the flag, and I thought he was going to wave the caution. He was telling the truck to move.
Lose a lap, and the leaders will close on him. That's Bliss's second spin of the night. Let's see how it develops. Now, it already started by the time he got to us.
Might have been some contact with Portingay. There's no way of knowing, but it's difficult to ride around this racetrack by yourself and not hit something. But throw some more trucks out there, and it becomes almost impossible.
Bliss is twice a winner on this racetrack. He won last year here at the USAC Midget and the sprint cars. This is a whole lot different deal when you jump in one of these big, heavy trucks. And he's had her around twice tonight, once with help, and that time, well, we don't know exactly how it came about. He's managed to keep the encroaching leaders at bay. Oh, and hey, it's only a quarter of the way into this thing. He could still win it if he's on the lead lap.
Oh, I guarantee you, there we see the Keselowski and the Winnebago Dodge trying to get on the inside. It's like a little contact between he and the 21 truck.
Sometimes you're the Louisville Slugger, and sometimes you're the ball. That's one of my favorite song lyrics, and I think it may be particularly relevant in this season. A lot of hitting going on. They knew coming here it was going to be a tough place to pass, Benny, but I don't know. This doesn't, it's beyond wild. It's beyond that follow the guy, nudge him, worried, finally move him out of the way. This is just crazy.
It's just absolute nuts. It's a difficult racetrack. As I said, it's difficult to ride around this racetrack by yourself and not hit something. You throw other trucks out there, it becomes almost impossible.
Every one of these corners, whether you call it 3 or 11, every one of these corners is different. Trouble for 34 Brevak.
Looks like an engine problem.
Yeah, you can see how beat up he is there from Ashland, Wisconsin, making his first truck start. Following the leaders here, Tobey Butler, number 21, out front, and he's been there most of the way. That is the Forder. He's been in contention for the lead or leading most of the way. Chased by the Dodge as they work on Hornaday, trying to put him back that lap down. Hornaday, third ranked in the series, but suffering here this evening. Has not been fun for Dale Earnhardt to watch this one back in Dover, where he struggled through qualifying for the race tomorrow. Hornaday has been beat up on a couple of occasions here this evening. Starting to say that every corner out here is different in terms of camber and angle and line, and it's just very difficult to find one fast way around the racetrack. Here is the black 3 at the beginning. Look how beat up he is.
Now the Goodrich truck, Chevrolet truck, and there's Bill Sedgwick in the 75.
I want to get a look at this one. Yeah, it's bent up in the left front. Sedgwick has a reputation for taking care of his truck. He won't hurt it.
That's 4th, 5th, and 6th right there. 6th is Corella, the Total Petroleum truck. I got to say that because they fed me lunch today.
I hear that's the best place to feed.
The best place in Louisville I found to eat.
You would be the resident authority on that. I would not argue that with anybody. And of course, remember, Skinner has had to do some catching up after the first lap incident.
Back to the lead. Tobey Butler still leading this baby.
Butler's got that look in his eye. He is very serious about moving into the big leagues of NASCAR racing. It was the 87 NASCAR Winston Northwest Tour champion and the 86 Rookie of the Year prior to that. He's got a bunch of wins. In fact, he's 3rd on the all-time list out there in that regional series. This is an opportunity for him to move into the national view.